Hello.
Hello, how are
Hello.
you?
I'm good. Wait a minute. My desk is really messy.
Okay,
Okay.
so how was your day? How was school?
School today is just like other, but we changed another schedule.
Okay, so you've got a new schedule now.
Yeah. I think this is the 7th or 8th schedule in this year.
That's a lot of changes.
Yeah. I don't
But
know why, but in secondary school, but I don't know why this school is changed the schedule a lot. Not just in my class, the whole school.
oh, the whole school. Maybe they're just trying to find a schedule that works for everybody.
No, it just works, but it's just working in 1 or 2 weeks and then change. And the longest schedule I used this year is a month.
So every month they change, or every couple of days they change your schedule now.
Usually is a week or 2 weeks change one.
But then you must be so confused because now you always have new schedules and then you think you have maths, but now you don't have maths.
I don't know, but just in term 2 is changed a lot. In term 1, we just have to reschedule, but in term 2, this is this the present schedule is the 5th.
Okay. And when do you have like a break in between terms?
No,
Okay, so you'll just go straight from term 2 to term 3 without like a little holiday or something.
no, we don't have term 2. We just have 2 term, but like for example, from term 1 to term 2, we have a first term test.
Okay.
And for example, the geography takes the first term test in on Monday, and on Thursday, if we have geography in Thursday, is the first lessons of term 2. But that's just for geography, but because like geography is turned to term 2, but like literature just don't have that test, so we don't learn the term 2. So it's like case on which subject and we take the exam of it or not.
Okay. So when does this school year finish for you? When are you done with this year?
About April or May.
April or May. Okay. And then you go on a very long holiday, don't you?
Yeah, and we will take a summer holiday till September.
Okay, so from April, May to September, that's a very long, very long holiday.
Yeah, and it's just the main holiday for our because but I think it's just a holiday for students and teachers.
Yes. In South Africa, it gets done differently. We have 4 terms. So you'll have term 1 and you'll have a short break. It might be about a week. So you get a week holiday. Then you have term 2. Term 2 is a little bit of a longer holiday. It's about a month. And then you have the holiday after term 3, which is another short holiday. And then the holiday after term 4, which is the Christmas period. And then we have another big like month-long holiday. So instead of having one big holiday, it gets broken up into 4 little, smaller holidays.
All right, because I think in your country, Texas, because you have the winter holiday because the ice and snow.
Okay, where I stay in a place called Durban. Durban is known as the sunny city. We have almost like summer all year round. It gets cold, but it doesn't get that cold. And it also doesn't snow. So if we want to go see snow, we have to drive about 2-3 hours away to go and see snow.
All right.
Yes, and then the December period is our summer holiday. So we get a very nice long summer holiday.
Okay.
Okay.
A little understand, but we just learned through it. But I think from term 1 to term 2, we have a short break, about a week, because it's Tate holiday, the New Year Eve.
Oh, yes.
So usually that. This year, the New Year is come sooner. So when we take that break, we don't have the first term test yet.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So we were speaking about pastimes and activities. Do you remember what pastime means?
Pastime. Yes.
Okay. Something you do to pass the time, whether you draw or paint or anything, it is a pastime. Okay. So now, how old are you? Okay. So most times it is considered rude to ask somebody their age, unless you are a child or you are like a boss trying to figure out, how old your employee is. Other than that, people don't really speak about age so much. Okay,
Yeah.
so I will be Patty and you can be Susan. Okay, I'm really excited for Aunt Mary's surprise birthday party this afternoon. Aren't you?
Yeah. How old is she?
She'll be 55 on May 14th.
Wow. I didn't know that my mom was older. She was going to be 57 on September 2nd. Anyway, Aunt Mary's going to be surprised to see us older.
I know, but we still have to get all the food set up before she gets here. Okay, we're all ready now. Shh, she's here.
Right.
Surprise! Okay, so now I'm really excited. You understand what that means?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you were going to say something?
I'm really excited, I'm exciting right?
Good. And then birthday party, you know what a birthday party is?
Yes.
Okay, good. Of course. So if we listen to the annotations here, so I'm really excited. Where is the stress? Where is the annotation on that sentence?
It's really.
Good. So when we put a stress on the word really, it means that you are like really looking forward to something. It is exciting for you. Or if you, or even if we change it, we can say, where is my, okay. Why did you go away? Okay. So even if we put it in a negative sense, you can still put the stress on the word really. So I'm really not excited for the midterm test. So
Okay.
when we stress the word really, it doesn't have to be a good thing or it doesn't just have to be a good thing. It can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing depending on your sentence. But the reason we stress the word really is to show either a lot of excitement or to show a lot of like disappointment or that you're not really excited for something.
All right.
Okay. Aren't you? So if you read this, what comes to mind?
Like ask that like Patty is asked that Susan to see that Susan is have the same idea or opinions like him.
Okay, good. So even though when we use words like aren't, not, don't, it is said in the negative sense. But when we use a negative question at the end of a positive sentence, it is more down the line of asking for almost like reassurance, like, are you happy? It's almost like asking, are you happy? But we just turn it into the negative, which makes it shorter. So, aren't you instead of are you excited?
Yeah.
But then if we change the sentence and we say, aren't you going to the party? That there would be a proper question where you're trying to actually figure out the answer. So let's just say you've walked into the living room. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm still in my pajamas. And you say to me, aren't you going to the party? And then I can be like, no, I'm not. I'm going to stay at home in my jammies and watch TV.
Okay.
Okay. Um, she'll be 55. So why do you think that is in bold?
She's good because I don't know.
Okay, because that is the important information that you were going to take out of that sentence. Because
Okay.
Susan just asked, how old is she? Oh, that's very thick. Yeah, Susan just asked, how old is she? She didn't say when. Okay. So this here is not information that Susan actually asked for. She just wanted to know how old she is. Why do you think 14th is in bold, but May 14th or May 14 isn't?
Mm, I think I don't know, but I just don't know why they write there. Not to
Okay.
just
Here
yeah.
they trying to tell you how to actually say this. In
Mm-hmm.
English, if we see, why are you not typing now? Okay. If we see something like, why do you keep going away? So if we see something like that, automatically as an English speaker, we say May 14th, even though it's not written like that.
All right.
So what they're trying to tell you is even though they don't have the small th over there, we still pronounce it as 14th.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Okay. I don't think they have to do that.
Okay, they don't have to, but if you're not a native English speaker, if you're not somebody that grew up with a lot of English around them, people will just say on May 14th.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're talking about a specific date, you usually say 14th or 31st or 2nd, and you add that ND, the TH, or the ST.
Okay. And ND and RD.
Yes, and RD for third. Good. Okay. Then if we look at the next one over here, she's going to be. Why is that in bold?
She's going to be like in a short future. Is in the future, but it takes a short time. I think so.
Okay.
And like it says, she's going to be 77, 57. So like now she's 56.
Okay, yes. So what they're trying to say here, if you look at the whole paragraph, I didn't know my mom was older. She's going to be. So you are correct in saying that she's not yet 57, she's still 56. And they're trying to say that she's going to turn that age, but she's not yet that age. Okay. So now we spoke about it and we guessed why they were in bold. So let's figure out why. Okay. So, like we said, the emphasis is on really. So it's used to emphasize the adjective excited here, which we did. Okay. So the thing we didn't speak about birthday party is when you say the word birthday party, you usually stress the first word, which is birthday. So yes, it is a birthday party, but once you hear the word birthday, you kind of have an idea of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Then aren't you? Remember we spoke about the negative, even though it's a positive. So this is a negative tag used to show that the speaker expects a positive answer. So Patty assumes Susan is also looking forward to the party.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so here she's going to be 57. They actually did it more in a informal, if you want to put it, a short, like short text, if you understand. So usually when we say she's going to be something, we make it shorter, which is almost like slang. We say she's gonna be. So we use the word gonna be. So even though it's written as she's going to be, it's pronounced more like she's gonna be instead of going to be. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. At the movies. Okay. So how often do you go to the movies?
Huh? Can you repeat?
How often do you go to watch a movie? Do you go to the cinema?
About twice a year.
About twice a year. Okay. And what was the last movie that you went to see?
Is my birthday.
What's
It was on my birthday. My birthday is on 12, but we have I take a birthday party with one of my best friends. She is on the 13th, so we have the birthday on the 11th.
okay, yes, you two are one day apart, so you share a birthday party. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So when you want to go to a movie, what are the things that you need to remember before you go to a movie? Or what are the things you need to figure out before you go to a movie?
I think, let me think. Usually we have to think that what film that we gonna what film that we're gonna go to watch.
Okay, good. And what else do you have to think of?
Usually, I don't know. Hmm.
The
Usually that I usually the time.
Yes, the time. Because you can't go to a movie theater and expect to go straight into a movie and watch the movie. Most movies have what they call showing times. So the movie will start, for example, at either 3 p.m., then the movie will show again at 6 p.m., and the movie will show again at 9 p.m.
Uh-huh.
So you need to figure out which movie screening, what show you are going to go watch, what time. Okay. So here we have two people going to a movie. Okay, so you can read Bob, and I will be the ticket salesperson slash woman.
Okay. We'd like 2 tickets to the 3:30 show, please.
Here you go. Enjoy the movie.
Would you mind moving over one so my
No,
friend and
not
I
it.
can sit?
Sorry, I didn't see that. Carry
Okay.
on.
Would you mind moving over one so my friend and I can sit together?
No, not at all.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. So let's try and figure out why the words are in bold. Okay. So we'd like 2 tickets for the 3:30 show, please. Why is the 3:30 show in bold?
Because it's the thing that the ticket shows must have to hear.
Okay, yes, it is the important thing that the ticket salesperson will need to pay attention to. Okay, enjoy the movie.
Mm, I don't know. It's just the sentence that um say to Bob that have a good movie.
Okay, the ticket salesperson is being polite. She's or he
Yeah.
is saying, "Oh, we hope you enjoy the movie. We hope you like the movie. We hope that it's not a waste of your money." Okay. Would you mind moving over one?
He is asked the woman that can move over one.
Okay.
So he and his friend can sit together.
Okay. When we say, would you mind moving over one, you're asking that lady's permission in a way, because you're asking her if she, specifically wants this exact seat, or if she doesn't mind moving one seat over so that two people can sit together. Okay. And then when
Okay.
somebody says, no, not at all.
No, not at all. Is that I think is a informal way to say that to agree something.
Okay, yes, it's a form of agreement. So it's a way that you can say, yes, I agree. I will, move over a seat. So it's a way of saying that I do not mind. So I've heard your request. I understand your request, and it's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. I'll move. Okay.
Mhm.
So let's see what they said about it. Okay. Okay. So the 3:30 show, movies are shown at different times throughout the day. This refers to the movie that starts at 3:30. So that is what we spoke about earlier, that you need to pay attention to what time it is, because you can't walk in there at 4 o'clock, for example, because then you would have missed the first half an hour of the movie.
Okay.
Okay, enjoy the movie. Yep, it's just a friendly way of saying I hope you enjoy it. Would you mind? Okay, so they say it is a polite way to ask, can you do something for me? So even if I say to you, would you mind feeding the dogs for me? I'm a little bit busy. So that's my way of saying, could you help me and feed the dogs? Because I need to finish the work that I am doing. Okay, move over one. One is short for one seat. Okay, so good. You're starting to understand quite well what what the bold is for. Okay, next one. What are you good at? So before we read this, what are you good at?
I don't know. I really don't know. One is my dream, and two is was I good at or what I like to eat. Those questions I can't answer, but I don't know why.
Okay, so think of something that people say, oh, wow, that's nice, or something quite a lot. So are you good at karate? Are you good at drawing? Are you good at cooking?
Let's see. I think I good at. Hmm, I think I good at English. That's that teachers that tell me the positive sentences.
Okay, good. You're good at English. Okay, I'm okay at drawing. I can draw. So that's usually what I would say I'm good at. Okay. So
Okay.
let's read. You can be Julie, I will be Sandra. So, what should we do?
Well, I like to do arts and crafts. I'm really good at drawing. What do you think?
Hmm, how about playing a board game? That would be more fun.
Okay, let's play Scrabble. I'm really good at spelling too.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that. Okay, so let's start with the first sentence. Sandra starts her sentence with, so what should we do? Why is there emphasis on so? Why do we drag out the word so?
Um, it's just the word that to fill up the spaces. I use that many times, but it's just like on that time I just don't know what to do. Don't know what to say, so I just say the word so. So we have a place to think for the sentence.
Good. It's like a thinking pause, if you want to put it that way, without sounding rude. So when
Yeah.
we unless we're using so in the sentence for a reason, like for example, she didn't take her PE kit to school, so she couldn't play, or so she couldn't do PE. So when we use so in that sentence, it's used to show what she cannot do because she didn't do something else. But when we use so in the beginning of a sentence and we draw it out, it's like a placeholder. It allows us to have a couple of moments to think about what we want to say and what we want to do. And it also shows that she is thinking. Maybe she's bored. So she's bored. She wants to do something. So she's like, so what should we do?
All right.
I'm really good at. Why is that in bold?
I'm really good at that. Is press that Julie is good at it.
Okay, yes, it's stressing the fact that Julie is good at it. And again, the stress would be on really, like what it was on the last one. What do you think? Why is what do you in bold?
Julie is asked for Sandra opinion.
Yes, she's asking Sandra for her opinion. So where do you think the stress is on what do you think?
I think the what
On what?
or the do.
Okay, it would actually be on the you. What do you think? The reason we put the stress on the you is because now before you make up your mind and choose what you want to do, you are asking the other person's opinion. So exactly like what you said, but the stress is going to be on the you because you're waiting for that person's opinion.
Okay.
How about? Why is that in bold?
Him is the pause. But how about is asking that other is agree with your opinion or not?
Okay. So when we say how about
It's like,
usually mean that you want to change the options,
okay.
or not really change the options. Yeah, like change the options. So if you read what Julie said and if you read what Sandra said, Sandra didn't agree with Julie's option. Maybe Sandra doesn't like drawing, maybe Sandra's not good at drawing. So she says, how about playing a board game? So she has now added another option into the options they already have.
Okay.
Okay. And then Julie says, let's play Scrabble. Why is let's in bold?
Like Julie is wants to suggest Sandra to play Scrabble.
Okay, let's is a contraction of let us. So let us play Scrabble. Then, oh yeah, we'll see about that. Let's start with oh yeah first. Why is that in bold? You don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so let's just say you are really, really good at swimming. Like you are the best person in your school. And I say to you, okay, come, let's have a race. I'm really good at swimming. And then you're like, oh yeah, we'll see about that. It's like, oh, is it? Okay, but I'm good at swimming, so let's see who wins. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll see about that is carrying on from the oh yeah. It's like we'll see because here maybe Sandra's also really good at spelling.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see the reasons they give us. Okay, so notice how the O sound is drawn out here. So remember, I turned around and I said, so what should we do? Okay. So that shows boredom. Remember, I said you could be bored, so you're trying to think of something to do?
All right.
Okay. I'm really good at really means very and is used to emphasize the word good. What do you? Okay, so the same as the last one over here, not over there, over here. Remember we said she's going to be sounds like she's gonna.
It's gonna be.
Over here, it's what do you, they want you to pronounce it. Now my pronunciation is terrible. They want you to pronounce it like what do you? Like what do you think? So it's another way of almost like or it's like a slang way of saying what do you think? What do you think? And then
What are you?
use yes. It's a good word when you are talking, but when you are typing or you are writing, it's better to use the proper words and full sentences. If you had to write something like what are you in like your English test, your teacher might just think you are crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then is used to show that the speaker is thinking, which is correct. Okay. How about is used to make a tentative suggestion? Yeah. Speaker is introducing an idea and doesn't want to sound too strong. Okay. So what they mean by that is we just didn't touch on the being too strong part. So, for example, if I don't like drawing and I say to you, I don't like drawing, let's play a board game. It sounds like I am pushing my option onto you. I'm not giving you a choice. You understand?
Yes.
So if we say, how about, it leaves it open for choice, but it also lets the other person know, I'm not too interested in what you mention. So even if you don't like my option, maybe you can come up with a different option.
Okay.
Okay. So we have got less than a minute left. Let's exit, come back, and then finish the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
See you now.